What if I told you that the boy who became one of football's greatest legends was once told his dream might never come true? Too small, too weak, too expensive to treat. But years later, that same boy would lift the FIFA World Cup, win multiple Ballon d'Or awards, and inspire billions around the world. This is not just the story of a football player. This is the story of Lionel Messi. Lionel Andres Messi was born on June 24, 1987, in Rosario, Argentina. Growing up, football wasn't just a game. It was part of his life. Every street became a football pitch. Every free moment became another chance to improve. His family noticed something special almost immediately. Despite being much smaller than the other children, Messi's balance, dribbling, and intelligence with the ball were extraordinary. At only 5 years old, he joined Grandoli, where his father coached. Soon afterward, he moved to Newell's Old Boys, one of Argentina's top youth academies. Everyone believed they were watching a future star. But life was about to test him in a way no football match ever could. At the age of 11, Messi received news that could have ended his dream forever. Doctors diagnosed him with growth hormone deficiency, a medical condition that slowed his physical development. Without treatment, he would struggle to grow normally, and competing against stronger players would become even more difficult. The treatment was expensive, and his family simply couldn't afford it. For a moment, it seemed as if football was slipping away. Several clubs admired his talent, but none were willing to pay for his medical treatment. Just when hope was beginning to fade, one club saw more than a small boy. They saw greatness. That club was FC Barcelona. In 2000, Messi traveled to Spain for a trial. He only needed a few training sessions to amaze the coaches. Barcelona's sporting director, Carles Rexach, was so impressed that he agreed to sign Messi immediately. Legend says the agreement was written on a paper napkin because there wasn't a proper contract available. That simple piece of paper would change football history forever. Messi and his family moved to Barcelona, leaving behind everything they had ever known. It was the beginning of a new life and the beginning of a legend. Barcelona's famous academy, La Masia, quickly became Messi's new home. Every day, he trained harder than ever before. He wasn't the tallest or the strongest player on the pitch, but he had something far more valuable: extraordinary talent, discipline, and an unmatched football mind. His coaches watched in amazement as he dribbled past defenders with ease. It didn't take long for everyone at the club to realize they were witnessing a once-in-a-generation player. On October 16, 2004, at just 17 years old, Lionel Messi made his official first-team debut for Barcelona. Less than a year later, he scored his first senior goal after a perfectly timed pass from Ronaldinho. The image of Ronaldinho lifting the young Messi onto his shoulders became one of the most iconic moments in Barcelona's history. It was more than just a goal. It was the beginning of a new era. Season after season, Messi continued to improve. His speed, vision, passing, and incredible dribbling made him nearly impossible to stop. Soon, the entire football world knew one name: Lionel Messi. By the late 2000s, Lionel Messi was no longer just a talented young player. He had become the heart of Barcelona. Alongside Xavi, Andres Iniesta, and under the guidance of Pep Guardiola, Barcelona created one of the greatest football teams in history. Together, they dominated Spain, conquered Europe, and amazed football fans around the world. Messi wasn't just scoring goals. He was creating magic. His dribbles left defenders on the ground. His vision unlocked impossible passes. His left foot produced moments that seemed almost unreal. In 2009, Messi won his first Ballon d'Or, officially becoming the best player in the world. But he wasn't finished. Year after year, he broke records that many believed would never be broken. He became Barcelona's all-time top scorer. He won multiple Champions League titles, La Liga trophies, and domestic cups. Then came 2012, a year that would rewrite football history. Messi scored an unbelievable 91 goals in a single calendar year, breaking the world record previously held by Gerd Müller. Many fans believed they were witnessing the greatest individual season ever played. By now, Lionel Messi wasn't simply one of the best players in football. He had become one of the greatest players the sport had ever seen. Despite conquering club football with Barcelona, one question continued to follow Lionel Messi everywhere he went. Could he do the same for Argentina? In 2014, Messi led Argentina to the FIFA World Cup final. The nation believed its moment had arrived, But after a tense match against Germany, Argentina lost 1-0 in extra time. Messi watched the trophy slip away. The pain didn't end there. In 2015 and 2016, Argentina reached back-to-back Copa América finals against Chile. Both times, they lost on penalties. After the 2016 defeat, a devastated Messi made a shocking announcement. "For me, the national team is over." For a moment, the greatest player of his generation walked away from Argentina. Critics questioned his leadership. Fans wondered if he would ever win a major trophy with his country. But sometimes, the darkest moments come just before redemption. Messi returned, and he came back with a mission. After years of heartbreak, criticism, and unanswered questions, Lionel Messi had one final goal with Argentina: to win. At the 2021 Copa América, Messi delivered one of the greatest tournaments of his international career. He scored goals, created chances, and led by example. Argentina reached the final against their biggest rivals, Brazil, inside the legendary Maracana Stadium. For Messi, it was more than a football match. It was a chance to silence every doubt. When the final whistle blew, Argentina had won 1-0. After nearly 3 decades without a major trophy, the nation was champion again. Messi fell to the ground in tears as his teammates celebrated around him. For the first time, he had won a major international trophy with Argentina. The pressure that had followed him for years finally began to disappear. In 2022, Argentina defeated Italy in the Finalissima, proving that their Copa América triumph was no accident. Confidence was growing. The team was united, and the World Cup was getting closer. Messi knew that one last challenge remained. The 2022 FIFA World Cup in Qatar was expected to be Lionel Messi's final chance to win football's greatest prize. Argentina arrived as one of the favorites, carrying the hopes of an entire nation. But their journey began with shock. In the opening match, Saudi Arabia defeated Argentina 2-1, producing one of the biggest upsets in World Cup history. Critics immediately questioned whether Argentina could recover. Messi responded like a champion. He scored against Mexico. He inspired the team against Poland. And with every match, Argentina grew stronger. In the knockout stage, Messi produced moments of brilliance against Australia, the Netherlands, and Croatia. Then came the final: Argentina versus France, Messi versus Mbappe. One of the greatest World Cup finals ever played. Messi scored. Argentina led. Then France came back. Extra time. More drama. More goals. When the match finally ended, the score was 3-3. The World Cup would be decided by penalties. After winning the World Cup, Lionel Messi had completed football, from a small boy in Rosario to a world champion. His journey became one of the greatest stories in sports history. He had won league titles, Champions Leagues, Ballon d'Or awards, Copa América, and finally the FIFA World Cup. Yet Messi's legacy is not only about trophies. It is about the millions of children who looked at him and believed that size does not determine greatness. It is about perseverance when life says no. It is about turning doubt into history. Even today, the debate continues. Who is the greatest footballer of all time? For some, it is Pelé. For others, Diego Maradona. For many, Cristiano Ronaldo. And for millions around the world, the answer is Lionel Messi. One thing is certain. The little boy who once struggled to afford medical treatment became a symbol of excellence, resilience, and inspiration. And whether you call him a legend, a world champion, or the GOAT, his story will be remembered for generations. Because football will always remember the name, Lionel Messi.
Of his age, finally, has the greatest accolade football can afford him.